Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Allevo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. Joining me is Bob Siegel, Regional Vice President for Ag Lending for Farm Credit Mid-America. Today we visit in the Utica office, and I got to say on the way down, the crops look really good. Bob, our topic for the day is diversification, and as we look to that topic, does that have a specific meaning for Farm Credit Mid-America?
Dale, this is a great topic. From a textbook perspective, we think of diversification as a management strategy that uses multiple enterprises or investments to mitigate risk and provide a greater stability for a business. In today's environment, we typically think of a wide range of diversification strategies. Examples of that could include a custom excavation business, site preparation, perhaps a drainage tile business, or in some cases, we also see trucking companies or directional boring businesses. We also see a wide range of more commercial-facing enterprises. Examples could include storage units, rentals, fabrication, or even small manufacturing. Again, there are a wide range of diversification strategies in place. Our ultimate goal is to build additional revenue streams and stabilize income during market fluctuations.
As we look to all of those different combinations and options and understand that many farm operations are different in family and different enterprises, what steps should farmers take to launch a successful diversification strategy?
First, it's important to acknowledge there is not a one-size-fits-all approach to diversification. You really need to assess how various opportunities could potentially work for your operation. Diversification will require risk, it requires effort, and it requires capital. Often when customers approach us to talk about diversification, they find themselves in one of two of the following scenarios. First, they may be in a strong position for working capital. Having that excess cash on hand may present an opportunity to expand. Typically, farmers want to use this cash to strengthen their operation and to become more resilient for economic downturns or market fluctuations. For some, this could mean establishing a separate business. Second, customers could be preparing for the next generation of their operation to return. Farmers often include their children or future business partners before passing down business operation. One way to get started is by having them run a portion of the enterprise to gain practical experience and learn important skills such as creating a business plan or managing labor. In this scenario, diversification helps that next generation to gain valuable experience and build these skills early. It's an approach that helps set that future generation up for success while giving the current owner more peace of mind.
I've been visiting with Bob Siegel, Regional Vice President of Ag Lending at Farm Credit Mid-America. You can find out more or contact the office near you. Check it out online at fcma.com. Back with more after this.
When you're buying seed, there's more to a transaction than money. You're exchanging time and trust, hoping each decision adds up at harvest. Seed consultants, sales professionals don't take that lightly. With products made to excel in the Eastern Corn Belt and agronomic knowledge that stands up to the test, we're all about the same things you are: reliability and results. Buy into a better seed experience. Visit seedconsultants.com to view our corn and soybean lineup.
Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
Drier weather trying to emerge over Ohio today. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at your forecast update. Temperatures not quite as warm. Humidity values trying to pull back. Today is kind of a transition day as the last of the moisture exits off to the southeast. But I can tell you, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all looking spectacular. Have a reinforcing shot of cooler Canadian air coming in for the latter part of the weekend and early next week. I don't think we have any rain in the forecast at all here until we get well into next week, probably closer to the Labor Day holiday weekend. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Couple notes on the calendar. Ag Revolution and Amazon are collaborating for an exciting field day featuring Fendt and Amazon equipment in South Vienna on Wednesday. That's next Wednesday, August 27th. Lunch provided. Please RSV at RSVP at agrev, that's agrev.com. Also, the Ohio Cattlemen's Association's hosting 6 free educational meetings covering topics like grazing management, reproduction, and herd health. Meetings include dinner and require registration. Visit ohiocattle.org for more information. Time now for the Midday Market Analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt. helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Ryan Metzger with Lice Mercantile. Yesterday, the American Soybean Association sent a letter to the White House to alert Trump that U.S. soybean farmers are near a trade and financial precipice and cannot survive a prolonged trade war with China. Yesterday, when asked about China trade talks, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said, quote, "We're very happy with the situation with China and the status quo is working pretty well," end quote. I think the American farmer would have to strongly disagree. Please visit our website, licemercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. December corn up 1 3/4 at $4.05. November beans up 4 1/4 at $10.38. September wheat up 8 1/4 at $5.06 3/4. October cattle up $1.60 at $232.95. October lean hogs down $1.45 at $88.70. This is the Ohio AgNet.